Electro Yellow says, lol, I have finals tomorrow and I'm watching. Yeah, you don't gotta study, right?
It's false. No way. Not this time. We created it. Not this time. No, not this time.
That's what the rest of the semester was for, right? Don't even worry about that at this point. Just chill, take your mind off things. The best thing you can do before a finals tomorrow is just to relax your brain. Tom says, the best way to study is for you and a friend in class to take turns explaining the information to each other or explaining how to solve a problem. That would require making friends in the class. And to do that, you would have to show up to the class. I was more of a... Well, this is something you could only do... You can't do this in STEM classes. You can't do this in STEM classes. This is a humanities only. So in humanities classes, you can pretty much skip every class. Because usually the lectures will just be online. The readings or whatever will just be online. So you can pretty much skip every class and then just cram a shit ton the day before. Okay? This is reliant on how good your cramming ability basically is. So what I would do is basically if I have a big government exam or something like that or whatever the thing is, I would cram a bunch the night before, nothing crazy, right? Cram a bunch the night before, and then when I woke up in the morning, I had this rule. Okay, so like my brain is at like this weird completely drained, super tired, 5% capacity thing as I go to sleep. I get minimal sleep, like 3 hours of sleep, right? So just a little bit, practically just a nap. So heavy cram, you get a little bit of a nap to let your brain rest. So your brain is all foggy and stuff like that when you wake up because there's all this information. My rule when I woke up was don't think, okay? Don't think at all. So I kept my mind completely clear. I would just roll out of bed, walk straight like 10, 15 minutes to the classroom, brain at zero capacity. I don't think anything. I don't think a single thought. I don't try and recall anything. I don't try and remember like, okay, what was the this, that, or whatever from yesterday that I remembered. I'm like, no, just go in, empty mind. So you get there, and then like a robot, you open the test, and then you unlock the door, and then all of the information just comes spilling out, right? That was my key, okay? So just cram a bunch. So it's just, at least this is how my brain worked, right? Cram a bunch, so it's all just jumbled up in there. You get a tiny bit of sleep, so you rest up, right? You rest up, you get enough brain juice that you can go take a test or whatever. Then when you wake up, you don't try and overcomplicate anything, all right? Just trust on your short-term recall when the time comes. And then you just go walk in, and then you just let it all out. And it just comes all out. You go as fast as you can, kind of, because you don't want to let the information get too cluttered, all right? You don't want to overthink it, all right? Just get all the information out, done. Out of there. And then you wipe all that information from your brain for the rest of your life. That's why I don't know shit about government right now. Dylan Dean says awful advice, LMAO. No, it's great advice. Well, actually, you know what? I think everybody's brain works different ways, right? So maybe that works for some people, maybe that doesn't work for others. It worked really, really, really well for me. That's all I gotta say. It does not work for things that... The thing with STEM courses is that you always need... You need to do things in practice, right? It's not about cramming and uncramming, right? Humanities courses are generally about you learn the concept, right? You learn the concept, you have to be able to regurgitate your knowledge of the concept. That's pretty much what humanities is. Some of it's applied, like you get some example of some shit. But usually if you learn the concept, you should be able to regurgitate what the concept means, right? That's pretty much it. Nine or Not About says, devil fruits have to be explained. It's literally the second mystery revealed after One Piece itself. There has to be a reason why you die if you eat two. Yeah, I guess that we do. It would be nice to know why you die if you eat two. That would be nice to know. For me personally, it's something that I just don't mind not being explained. Maybe for other people, it's a very important thing. For me, I like where it's at right now. I like the explanation that we've got right now for it. One Piece 101 says, why would someone want the rust fruit? Most likely someone was getting fucked up by their swordsman friend very frequently. Maybe someone was losing to swordsman all the time, so they got mad and they're like, if I could just destroy these swords, any weapon that was used against me, if I could just destroy it. I don't know. I'm sure you can think of something for everything. Even the door fruit. Yeah, the door fruit, the explosions fruit. The jacket fruit, somebody last stream came up with a really good explanation for the jacket fruit, which is, what if there was a couple that lived on a winter island, and they just loved the other person so much that, I don't know, he wanted her to to feel warm or something. They wanted to fuse and be one person, and I forget how it was explained. He wanted her to be warm, or she wanted him to be warm, or something. So one of them becomes a jacket, and then just that was the idea. I think it makes sense. Khalad Suleiman says, good thing Gomu Gomu was retconned as Nika's fruit, because there's only one reason to want to stretch that bad. That's that's funny. Yeah, there should probably be like a big dick fruit, right? If we're really getting down to it, there's some fruits out there that are going to be some questionable ass fruits, right? If it's really a lot of people's desires. Just a devil fruit, the only thing it does is increase your dick size. That's got to be a fruit, right? Gotham Sajid says, wonder what Vegapunk's awakening will be like. Everyone seems to be awakened nowadays. Yeah, Vegapunk's awakening. So, would Vegapunk have awakening? I feel like if anyone would have mastered it, it's Vegapunk. But do you need to work out to get awakening? Because what Kaido said was, let's see what Kaido said. Kaido implied you gotta work out. Okay, so Kaido says, awakening is what happens when your mind and body catch up to your powers. So you gotta work out.
Don't do drugs, why not? Cause they too much fun and you'll just want more when they done. Don't do drugs, okay, cause they're the best thing ever and it's so fun getting fucked up. Wait, don't do drugs, life will never be the same.
I'm always sober, except I have occasionally come onto streams with a beer in my hand. Like, I'm continuing drinking just because I was previously, and I probably will drink a little bit more over the course of this. But that's been a long while. I'm always sober. When you see me. No. I don't get high before streams because there was only one time and only one time that I got high for a stream. And it was a Wana report that we did live. This was way back. We did a Wana report live. I had my camera off. You can probably still find it on the Wana report channel. We started, and as we were going, like after a little bit, I was just like, it was just overwhelming. Because like you're seeing so many people talking in chat. I'm like trying to keep my thoughts straight. Also trying to be like a little entertaining or whatever. Also don't want to tell people I'm high, so I'm like trying to hide it. Because like it was supposed to be just like a inside joke thing for me and O'Hara. I was like, dude, I'm going to smoke before this one. But I'm seeing chat going. And I'm like, wait, is it going to be obvious? Do I just tell him? So I'm trying to keep it normal. O'Hara's cracking up, which is making it harder for me to keep it together. It was just all very overwhelming, and like I'm like slowly getting stressed by it. I'm like, shit, like should I just keep quiet? Should I mostly let O'Hara do the talking for this one? And after a little bit, I was just like, dude, I can't do it. I can't do this one. He was like, what? I was like, we got to end this stream. I can't do this one. Yeah, there should probably be like a big dick fruit, right?